What's up everybody, this is Şerif Vartur. Today we are in Dubai in our Vartur real estate office and we have a great guest, Mr. Armağan Demir, the founder and owner of Birchfort
Real estate.
Short-term lettings, holiday homes company. Welcome, thank you for accepting or being guest in our vlog. Today's subject is how to make short lettings, percentages, rates, prices. Is it good idea or not good idea? I would like to first ask Mr. Armağan Demir, how is your Dubai journey started and how you reached to this point?
Thank you for inviting me. I'm 23 years in Dubai. I did different businesses now. Last 1 year we are doing the short-term renting, holiday homes business. Started with a couple of properties in the beginning. Now we have a certain size. We are focused on that business and it is strategically aligned with Dubai's direction. You know, like Dubai is like big tourist economy. That's what we are aligned and that's what we are working on.
I would like to make a quick questions and we will go for deeply later on. For an investor point of view, if they are buying a property to give it for short lettings, in average rate, what percentage they should expect yearly from the purchasing price if they are not purchasing too high market price or a little bit less than market price?
Yeah, in terms of priority, I would say 1 bedrooms. Number 2 is studio, and number 3 is 2 bedrooms. There can be also 3 bedrooms, villas. There are also market for that, but of course, like number of demand, you know, like the volume of demand is heavily on 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, and studios category. And in terms of you ask about the returns in short-term rental in Dubai, because the season is like almost 12 months here. That's why like the net rental returns you can get 8% to 10% net rental returns. And as you know, like there is no residential income tax in Dubai, so these are net returns. You don't need to pay tax on them.
For an investor, what top 5 districts they should focus on in Dubai to invest?
Most popular areas for that purpose in Dubai is like Dubai Marina, Jumeirah Beach Residence, Palm, downtown Dubai, Blue Waters. These places are very popular. Then there are places like Business Bay, JLT, Jumeirah Lake Towers. Those areas are also very popular. Also, there are some new upcoming areas like Creek Harbor. You know, like so. Yeah, there are actually good number of areas that are popular for short-term rentals.
Is it possible to make a quick calculation before making the purchasing decision? Like, let's say we have an investor and they decided to unit. Can we message you that would you calculate the possible rental yield?
Yes, we provide a revenue simulation. We do provide that data.
So basically, can we say that from the long-term lettings, they will get like 10-20% better than on Airbnb?
Generally speaking, in average, they can expect about 20% higher returns compared to the long term. Think about like a empty apartment versus, you know, like a fully furnished apartment. That has between those two, like long term, just in the long term, there will be like 15-20% difference on that one. Okay, I'm talking about on the top of the furnished apartment.
Mm-hmm. Other than the location name, what are the top things the renting people are looking? Metro station, beach access, amenities. What are the top?
Of course, like for short-term rentals, like public transportation is important. So like one of the major questions we get is how close to the metro station the building is, or to the bus stop, you know, close proximity to the like entertainment areas, especially like to beach, you know, like, because yes, I mean, people when they come during the, you know, especially during winter to Dubai, I mean, Dubai doesn't have a winter, but let's say the winter months, they would like to have like beach access, closer proximity to the beach. Those are important.
Do you have an option for investors that to give a guaranteed rent, like do you give a fixed amount? Is it possible, this option, that they will not think anything?
I understand. Short-term rentals generally work in 2 ways. The model that my agency currently runs on the revenue sharing or revenue performance-based model. Okay, so we work to maximize the occupancy and maximize the revenue of the apartment, and we get a certain percentage out of that revenue. So if we earn more, the landlord also earns more. So we are aligned in that perspective. That's the model we are currently working on. But there are other also models that some other agencies may work on, which they rent the apartment from the landlord on a long-term basis. They get the permission to do short-term, and then they would do short-term on that rental apartment. But in that arrangement, landlord does not have the potential to make higher returns if the occupancy rate is high. Like it becomes more of a long-term business rather than short-term business from the perspective of the landlord, right? So we don't work in that model, but there are also some companies who work in that model.
Generally speaking, for average rate, before the check-in date, how many days before you are getting the renting request, booking? Generally, European clients are making their decisions much earlier, I know.
Yes, so if the bookings are coming
from... As the Turkish people, we are more last-minute guys.
To be frank, it's interesting. Like, yes, if the bookings are coming from Airbnb type of platforms or like Booking.com type of platforms, generally bookings are done like a month in advance. But also we do advertise our properties locally, right? So we do get requests, a lot of also requests, hey, do you have availability tonight, you know, starting from tomorrow morning. Yes. We do get that, and we serve for that as well. So we are flexible on those things. It's okay as long as the property is available. But in peak seasons, like 6 months, let's say from October to end of March, April, it's very difficult to get an apartment, you know, like by just calling, hey, I need an apartment for tomorrow. You may get something, but like it may not be the ideal apartment that you're looking for. We do recommend at least 2-3 weeks in advance to make those bookings, yes.
I got very clear answer all my questions. Is there anything I forgot, or do you have anything on your mind to add up for an investor, what they should be careful for?
I think, look, I mean, if you're an investor, especially like a first-time investor, not living in Dubai and planning to visit Dubai and make this kind of an investment, definitely it would be good to understand what is your, like, you know, what kind of investment you are looking for. Also, it depends on whether you want to come regularly to Dubai or you will not really come, you know, like you're thinking as a pure investment. And also it depends on, you know, like what kind of budget you want to allocate for that investment, you know. That will also dramatically shape what type of investment you will do. There's no like a short answer on those things. We just recommend, like, you know, for such investors, potential investors, to contact with us, you know, like with us to, you know, to have that idea, you know, like in terms of which areas, what kind of return, and then based on their parameters of their, you know, choice, to do the right investment for them. There is no like a one size fits all type of a you know, like an answer for that. It's all about like what does the investor want, what kind of returns they are looking for. They are looking for more on the short-term rental or capital appreciation of the property. So it's a mix of things. It's a discussion, really. It's a discussion, and that's what we do.
Mr. Armağan, thank you so much for answering all these questions. If you have any questions on your mind, please comment under the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well.
Thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you. Thanks.